right, so we're moving on to our fireside chat. We're coming to recognize Afghanistan's first female breakdancer. I think we lost the sound. Okay, so she represented the refugee Olympic team at the Paris Olympics and made a statement by wearing a burqa sewn with wings that had the words, "Free Afghan Women." They were painted on it. This actually led to her disqualification from the Olympics and from her being removed from the refugee Olympic team. Manija Talash, a hero to all of us, welcome to the stage. And let me also introduce Sumaya. She is the co-author of Inside Kabul and Outside Kabul. This is a podcast by France Inter. She is an Afghan entrepreneur with a jewelry company that supports Afghan women artists in Afghanistan. It is called DOR Afghanistan. She has volunteered her time today as the interpreter for this session. Welcome to the stage. Great. Manija, it's an honor to have you with us. And before we start talking about your journey as a refugee, I want to hear more about your life in Afghanistan and how your love started for breakdance. Was there a moment that sparked that interest in the sport?
Bonjour. در اول میخوایم تشکری کنم از اینکه مرا به برنامه‌تان دعوت کردین. واقعاً باعث افتخارم است و خیلی خوشحال هستم که امروز در بینتان هستم.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for inviting me and I'm very happy to be among all of you.
و دوم معذرت خواهی میکنم از اینکه نمیتونم اونقدر انگلیسی صحبت کنم که بتونم حرف دلم براتون بزنم. امیدوار هستم که براتون خسته کن نباشه.
And on second, I'm so sorry that I'm not able to speak English to really express myself, but I myself, I'll try my best to share her story.
همون قسمه که میفهمین من منیژه تلاش هستم و امروز اینجا هستم که درباره سفری براتون بگویم که نه تنها از مرزهای کشورها عبور کرده بلکه از بین دیوارهایی که برای یک دختر افغان کشیده شده بود هم عبور کرده.
I'm Manisha Talash and I want to talk about my journey that not only passed my country but also the barriers that was set for Afghan women like me.
من متولد کابل سال 2002 هستم که تا جایی که یادم میآید دوران کودکیم در سایه جنگ و ترس گذشته و دوران کودکی خیلی سختی داشتم.
I was born in Kabul in 2002 and as far as I can remember all my life was in shadow of fear and war.
وقتی پدرم گم شد کودکی و دوران کودکی هم امرایش رفت و مجبور شدم که کار کنم بزرگ شوم و خیلی دوست داشتم که تلاش کنم و یک بازوی قوی برای مادرم باشم کسی که بتونه به او تکیه کنه.
When my father was lost during the war, I lost my dreams as well. I had to work hard and help my mom and support to be a shoulder for her to rely on.
در اون دوران من مصروف و روزای من با کار، تمرین و درس میگذراندم. به خاطر امنیت بدی که کابل داشت مصروف تمرین رزمی کیک بوکسینگ بودم که در او 5 مسابقه دارم و 4 برد 1 باخت دارم.
Due to the insecurities in the Kabul, even at that time I was juggling between school, work and martial art training, which I was doing kickboxing, and I competed in 5 competitions, which I won 4 and I lost in 1.
اما زمانی که شانه‌ام شکست مجبور شدم که با اون مسیر خداحافظی کنم.
But when I broke my shoulder, I had to say goodbye to that journey.
در اون زمانایی که من خیلی ناامید بودم یک ویدیو از یک بچه افغان به نام جواد 13 دیدم که داشت روی سرش چرخ می‌خورد و خیلی توجه مرا به خودش جلب کرد مثل که یک امید و یا یک انگیزه در وجود من پیدا شد.
During those dark days, I was going through social media and I saw a video of an Afghan guy who's called Jawad 13 and he was spinning on his head and I saw that video and I thought that something has lit up inside me.
در اول فکر می‌کردم که شاید ایدیت شده باشه یا فیلتر باشه اما بعد از کمی جستجو من آدرس کلاب پیدا کردم و رفتم که همراهشون صحبت کنم تا بیشتر درباره از رشته معلومات پیدا کنم.
When I saw the video, I thought it's a filter or it could be fake. But then I researched and I found out that there's something called as breakdancing. And then I went on it, I searched it, and I found this guy.
اما وقت داخل کلاب شدم چیزی را که دیدم خیلی برای من جالب بود. من یک عالم از بچه‌ها دیدم ولی هیچ دختری در اونجا نبود.
But when I got into the club, something shocked me because there was a bunch of guys but no women, and I was surprised.
در اول فکر کردم که شاید تایمشون جداگانه باشه ولی وقتی همراهشون صحبت کردم برای من گفتن که متاسفانه هیچ دختری ندارن به خاطر که قبلا بودن ولی به خاطر تهدیدها موانع و گپ‌های مردم دیگه نتونستن ادامه بدن.
At the beginning, I thought that maybe the girls have another time to come, like there is only girls' time. But then they said no, there is no other girls' time. There were some girls, but they left and they stopped because of the insecurity, because of the security, because of the threats, and because of the bullying of the people and their relatives. So they left.
در اون قسمت بود که با خودم عهد بسته کردم هر طور شده من کوشش میکنم تا بتونم به خودم در جایگاه برسانم که برای مردم ثابت کنم این یک رشته ورزشی است نه رقص.
And then I vowed to myself to make people understand that this is a sport, not a dance, and I will not stop it.
ولی در اون زمان من اصلا معلومات نداشتم که بریکینگ دقیقاً چی هست و آیا در مسابقات المپیکی خواهد بود یا نه. ولی این تصمیم در خودم داشتم و بزرگترین رویای من در اون زمان بود.
But I didn't know anything about breakdancing, so I started searching on it, and I didn't even know that it's a sport in the Olympics. So that became a big dream of my life.
ولی این راه خیلی هم ساده نبود. با تهدیدها، موانع از خاله، ماما، همسایه ها، فضای مجازی همه جا تهدید و موانع خیلی زیاد بود.
And this journey was not easy for me because I was getting threats from my uncle, from my aunt, family, relatives, and to people on social media that they were bullying me.
ولی فکر میکنم من یک آدم خیلی خوشبخت هستم به خاطر که بزرگترین حامی من مادرم هست و او همیشه با گپ‌های مردم مبارزه میکرد و من همیشه با تهدیدها مبارزه میکردم.
But I think I'm very lucky because I had my mom as my supporter because she was always fighting the people's bullying and threats, and I was fighting for my rights.
به همین خاطرم تخلص من تبدیل کردم به تلاش به خاطر که بتونم از فامیلم محافظت کنم و در اصل تخلص من چیز دیگه هست.
And just for that, I also changed my last name, which is Talosh. It means hard work in Persian language, Persian Dari, it means hard work. So for that, I changed my language to also keep my family safe so they don't know their real last name and also to show what I'm really fighting for.
و در کنار مادرم تیم سوپر اسکرو بود که مرا همیشه حمایت میکردن چون قبل از سوپر اسکرو وقتی که من در هر جای میرفتم برای من گفتم میشه که تو دختر هستی کار انجام دادن نمیتونی. حتی از خانم ها من این گپا را میشنیدم که برای من میگفتن تو دختر هستی برای تو سخت خواد بود یا تو انجام دادن نمیتونی. ولی تیم سوپر اسکرو همیشه مرا حمایت کردن و فکر میکنم فعلا که اینجا هستم به خاطر همین هست.
After my mom, there was superior team that they supported me and they were the one to stand behind me and protect me from the bullyings. I was bullied even by women telling me that that's not the right thing that you do, but they were the ones who supported me after my mom and protected me.
Thank you for sharing all of that story. I didn't know half of it, so I'm learning a lot here today as well. Now I want to hear a bit more about the journey of the different places you've lived in. You were in Afghanistan, Pakistan, Spain, France. How's it been to be able to adapt to the people's context while also maintaining your own culture in these places?
در اول باید بگویم که من هیچ وقت درباره ترک افغانستان فکر نکرده بودم حتی به خاطر تعطیلات به خاطر همین من تا حالا پاسپورت افغانی ندارم.
I would like to say that I have never thought about leaving Afghanistan, not for vacation nor for living, and that's the reason that I don't have my own Afghan passport.
در سال 2021 وقتی که طالبان تصرف کابل به دست گرفتن، من بین ماندن و مردن و رفتن و ساختن مانده بودم که من دومی را انتخاب کردم.
On August 2021, when Afghanistan collapsed to the Taliban, I was stuck between two options, staying or dying, leaving or making, and I chose the second one.
استادم بیبایمت به همه ما پیام داد و گفت که تصمیمتان چی هست، چی پلان دارین؟ آیا میخواین اینجا باشین و بمرین یا میخواین برین و برای آینده تان کاری کنین؟
Then I received a message from our team leader, our teacher, who told us, do you want to stay and die, or do you want to go and make something for yourself and for your life?
پس تمام تیم تصمیم گرفتن که از افغانستان خارج شویم تا کاری برای خود ما و اگر بتونیم برای فامیل و اگر بتونیم برای دوستان ما انجام بدیم.
So the whole team decided to leave together Afghanistan and make a life for ourselves and our family and our friends.
کشور اول که رفتم پاکستان بود. فکر میکنم سخت‌ترین قسمت زندگی من در اونجا بود. برای بار اول جدا از مادر، جدا از وطن، بدون آدمایی که بشناسیشون، بدون زبانی که با اونا صحبت بتونی و یک بچه 12 ساله.
The first country I went to go on was Pakistan. It's a neighboring country of Afghanistan. And that was a new place for me. I didn't know how to find myself. I didn't know the culture. I didn't know the language. I was missing home. I was homesick. And I was alone with my 12-year-old brother.
در کنار ای که من از خودم باید مواظبت میکردم و قوی میبودم، باید از برادر ما مواظبت میکردم و به او هم مادری میکردم که این کار مرا سخت‌تر میکرد.
When I was in Pakistan, when I was taking care of myself, my job became harder because I had to take care of my own brother as well and to become a mother for him. So that made the job and my life more difficult in Pakistan.
کوشش میکنم زیادتر وقتها خاطرات را که در پاکستان داشتم فراموش کنم، چون سخت‌ترین قسمت زندگی ما بوده و حتی یادآوریشان برای من دردناک است.
My life in Pakistan was the hardest part of my life and my journey, and sometimes I wish I could forget those memories and erase them all.
اما وقت اسپانیا رسیدم همه چیز فرق میکرد.
And when I arrived in Spain, everything changed.
بعد از افغانستان بالاخره جایی بود که من میتونستم در او قانونی زندگی کنم و آزادانه کاری را که میخوایم انجام بدم.
After Afghanistan, that was the country that I could live there legally and do whatever I want to do.
درست است که به خاطر افغانستان و وطنم ناراحت بودم و حالم خوب نبود، اما روزای خوبی هم داشتم و مردم اسپانیا خیلی مردمای صمیمی و مهربان هستند.
I know that I love my country, I had good memories, and it was difficult for me to forget the tragedy of leaving Afghanistan. But the people of Spain, they were very warm and welcoming people, and I made very good memories.
چون دوستان خیلی زیادی دارم و فکر میکنم که همین مهربانی و صمیمیت مردم اسپانیا باعث شد که من خیلی زود خودم سازگار بتونم.
Because of the behavior of people of Spain and my friends in Spain, I think that's the reason that I could find myself and integrate myself quickly.
در ذهنم آدمای خیلی زیادی هست، اما کسی را که میخوایم درباره حرف بزنم یک شخص به نام اینیاکی هست که یک استودیوی دنس داشت و وقت خبر شد که ما یک مهاجر هستیم و میخوایم به تمرینات ما ادامه بدیم، بدون ای که ما را بشناسه کلید کلابش را بر ما داد که بتونیم اونجا تمرین کنه.
I have a lot of people in my mind to talk about, but there's one specific person that I want to talk about. Him is Iniaki, who was someone who was owning a dance studio, and without hesitating, he gave us the key of his studio for us to start dancing and practicing.
و این خیلی بر من جالب بود چطور یک آدم میتونه اینقدر زود به شخص اعتماد کنه در حالی که ما در یک زبان با هم صحبت نمیتونیم و از یک کشور نیستیم و امیدوار هستم که یک روز بتونم این مهربانیش برای جبران کنم.
It was kind of surprising for me. How come someone who doesn't speak the same language as us, who doesn't share the culture, who doesn't know us, can trust us and give us the key? And I really want to give him back one day what he did for us.
فکر میکنم اسپانیا خانه دومم است به خاطر شباهت‌های زیادی که مردم اسپانیا با مردم افغانستان دارن.
I feel like Spain is my second home because we have a lot of similarities with Afghan people and Spain people.
اما فرانسه اینجا به خاطر آمدم که بتانم دانشگاه طراحی لباس بخوانم و در کنارش مردم فرانسه خیلی آدم‌های حمایتگر هستن، خصوصا از کسایی که به خاطر زنان مبارزه میکنن.
But then in France, I came to participate in Olympics and also study my dream subject, fashion design. And the reason I came is that people in France are the biggest supporter of human rights and people who seek freedom.
پس گفتم میتونم که آدما از هر لحظه زندگیشان میتونن خیلی چیزها را یاد بگیرن که من تونستم از پاکستان ای که چطور با درد مبارزه کنی را یاد گرفتم. در اسپانیا چطور بتانی خودت بشناسی و چطور خودت سازگار بسازی و در فرانسه ای را یاد میگیرم که چطور بتانم در کنار خودم از بقیه مردم هم حمایت کنم.
So totally in life, it's always about learning something. When I was in Pakistan, I learned how to fight for my pains. I learned how to fight with my struggles. In Spain, I learned how to integrate. And in France, I learned how to support people and how to give back.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. I can see people cheering as well. Now let's talk about the Olympics. That's the reason you came to France. You made news around the world by taking a stance and wearing that burqa with wings and those words on it. How did you come up with this idea, and what was it like to live through both the praise and the backlash of that moment?
خب این هم برای خودش یک داستان خیلی طولانی است. دوست دارم که از اول شروع کنم.
So this itself has a very big, long story, and I would like to start from beginning.
اما قسم که گفتم رویای المپیک از روز اولی که ما در کلاب رفتم به سرم زد و بزرگترین رویای ما بود.
As I said, going to Olympics was my first and biggest dream when I stepped into the dance club.
و به خاطرش سختی‌های خیلی زیادی دیدم.
And I went through a lot of struggles for that.
و بعضی روزا حتی فکر میکردم که شاید امروز روز آخری باشه که من زندگی میکنم، ولی چون در اون وقت قتل‌های هدفمند خیلی زیاد شده بود.
And there was a time in my life that I was thinking it's going to be the last day of my life because there was a lot of hopeless in my heart.
با خودم میگفتم میترسیدم، ولی با خودم میگفتم که اگر قرار است بمرم بهتر است که با لباس تر از عرق تمرین بمرم، نه دیگه که در ترس در خانه باشم.
But I said to myself, if I die, I would like to die in my sweating t-shirt, dancing and practicing while being in fear at my home.
وقتی به اسپانیا رسیدم فکر میکردم که نزدیک شدم به رویایم، اما زمانی نگذشت که مجبور شدم کار کنم تا به فامیلم پول روان کنم، به خاطر که مادرم یک آرایشگر است و به خاطر قانون طالبان نمیتونست دیگه کار کنه.
When I arrived in Spain, I thought that I getting close to my dream, but little did I know that the beauty salons were closed in Afghanistan, and my mom was a hairdresser, so she could not work, and I had to start working in Spain.
روزا مصروف تمرین بودم، ولی شبها دلم تنگ تمرین بود و هرچی به المپیک نزدیکتر می شدم من ناامیدتر می شدم.
During the days I was practicing and during the nights I was missing my practicing because I was working, and we were getting closer to Olympics, and I was getting more hopeless because I was thinking maybe I will not be able to make it.
تا اینکه یک روز بین تمام ناامیدی‌ها یک ایمیل برام آمد که تمام زندگی مرا تغییر داد. چشمایم پر اشک شده بود و فکر میکردم که بالاخره جهان صدای ما شنیده.
And then one day I received an email that changed my whole life, and I was crying, and I thought that finally the world hurt me, and that was the email I received from Olympics.
یکی از دوستم به نام ایزابل گوارکو که یک مستندساز است و فعلا درباره زندگی ما که در دوران المپیک بود یک مستند میسازه.
One of my friends who's called Isabel Guarco, she is making a documentary about my life in Olympics.
او یک ایمیل برای کمیته بین المللی المپیک روان کرد و درباره ما براشان گفت.
She sent an email to International Committee of Olympics and told them about me, and
و اونا هم خیلی زود جواب دادن و این شد که من تصمیم گرفتم که هر چه عاجل باید تمریناتم دوباره از سر شروع کنم.
They replied, and I decided that I should just start my practicing right now.
ولی وقتی که به خاطر مسابقات المپیکی تمرین میکردم باید خوشحال می بودم، اما به دلایل نمیتونستم اون خوشحالی را در خودم ببینم.
When I was practicing for the Olympics, I was thinking that I should be so happy, but for some reason I didn't have that happiness.
با خودم میگفتم چطور من میتونم خوشحال باشم و زندگی ما انجام بدم در حالی که همسن و سالایم نمیتونن حتی نفس بکشن آزادانه.
I was thinking with myself, how can I be happy and enjoy this while I know that people, with women of my country, the same age as me, they're not even allowed to breathe.
چطور خودم یک آرتیست بدانم وقتی که زنان کشورم حتی اجازه کار ندارن؟
How can I call myself an artist while I know that women of my country are not allowed to work and study?
پس درباره این فکر میکردم که در اون یک دقیقه که مطمئن هستم چشم همه جهان به من است، چی چیز مهمتر از رویای من هست؟
So I was thinking, what is the most important thing for me in that some minutes that I have in Olympics? My dreams or my country's dream?
پس تصمیم گرفتم کار با ارزش‌تر از رویای خودم انجام بدم.
So I decided to do something more valuable than my own dreams.
او بالها از دل درد به وجود آمدن. تمام عمرم برای من گفتم میشد که چی نباشم، کجا نرم، چی کار نکنم، چی نپوشم.
Those wings came from my own pain. The whole life I was hearing from people, what should I do, what I should not do, what should I wear, what I should not wear.
او بالها چیزی بود که بدون حتی یک کلمه فریاد دل مرا میزد.
Those wings were something that they were screaming my pain.
او بالها در خیلی جاها نشانه محدودیت ها هست، ولی من از او استفاده کردم که نشان بدم حتی در سنگین ترین پوشش ها هم نمیتونن پرواز را متوقف کنند.
Those wings were a sign for me to show that you will never be able to stop us from flying.
که بگویم حتی از دل سنگین ترین تاریکی ها هم میشه پرواز کرد.
That you can fly over the darkest night with those wings.
3 کلمه روی او بال نوشته کردم: زن، زندگی، آزادی.
I wrote 3 words on that wing. Woman, life, freedom.
نه برای سیاست، بلکه برای نجات، بلکه برای فریاد زدن، بلکه برای امید، برای نجات دادن.
Not about politics, but to save, to protect, and to fly.
برای آن که بگویم ما کی هستیم، حتی اگر جهان صدای ما را نشنود.
For that, who we are, even if the world doesn't want to listen to us.
ولی این امید خیلی زود نگذشت که تبدیل به یک درد تازه شد.
But this became a new pain for me. This hope became a new pain for me.
رد صلاحیتم از المپیک پاریس.
That I was stopped to play in Olympics.
که عمیقاً ناعادلانه و تبعیض آمیز بود.
Which it was truly racist and not fair.
باور ندارم که اگر ورزشکار شناخته شده بودم یا صاحب نام بودم چنین اتفاقی برام میافتاد.
I believe if it was a recognized athlete, this wouldn't have happened to me.
اما به عنوان یک زن جوان پناهنده که نمیتواند با زبان انگلیسی یا فرانسوی درست صحبت کنه،
But as a woman who is a refugee and who cannot speak neither English, French, or Spanish,
به راحتی نادیده گرفته شدم.
I was easily ignored.
پیام من درباره حقوق زنان، افغان و برابری جنسیتی بود.
My message was about gender apartheid, women and freedom.
همان ارزش هایی که کمیته بین المللی المپیک ادعا میکنه از آنها دفاع میکنه.
The same values that Olympic Committee claim that they are supporting and protecting.
مصمم هستم که این ماجرا به پاسخ نماند. با حمایت وکلای آوانگارد در حال بررسی مسیرهای قانونی برای این چالش هستم.
I hope that they take care of this and they want to do something about it.
و این رد صلاحیت پیگیری میکنم و منتظر جبران آن هستم.
And I will go for it and I will not give up the reason that they took out my responsibility as being an athlete in Olympics.
میرسیم در باره بعد المپیک اتفاقای افتاد و مطمئن هستم خیلی ها درباره از این نمیفهمن.
And I want to talk about what happened after Olympics, and I'm sure a lot of people doesn't know about it.
Sorry. Okay, I'm okay. اگر بخوایم رو راست باشم بعد از مسابقات المپیکی اصلا حالت روحی خوبی ندارم.
If I want to be true, I am not doing mentally well after the Olympics.
حتی دیگر نمیتونم که Thank you. ادامه میتونم اشکال نداره. بعد از مسابقات المپیکی اصلا حالت روحی خوبی ندارم و حتی دیگر نمیتونم بریکینگ تمرین کنم.
After the Olympics, I am not mentally well and I am not able to do my breakdancing practices.
او بریکینگ که قبلا برای من انرژی میداد و مرا از مشکلات دور میکرد.
The same sport that was giving me hope and was taking away my feelings from being hopeless.
فعلا برعکس شده و برای من استرس میده، برای من فشار و دردی که در اون لحظه المپیک داشتم برای من یادآوری میکنه.
Now it's the other way around and it's giving me pain and it's bringing me back the trauma that I had from Olympics.
خیلی مدت زیاد میشه که من در استراحت هستم و کوشش میکنم دوباره خودم سرپا کنم.
It's been a long time that I'm just on a sleeping mood and I'm trying to get myself back.
و فکر میکنم چیزی که مرا تونسته سرپا کنه حمایت مردم است و صحبت هایی که من از اونها میشنوم.
And the only thing that keep me going is the support I get from people and the words that they share always with me.
قول میتونم که با زودترین فرصت دوباره خودم به جایی که بودم برسانم و به هدفهایی که میخوایم برسانم.
I'll promise that I'll get myself to where I was believing, where I was and I'll go even higher and bigger.
تشکری میکنم از اینکه امروز اینجا حضور دارم.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Manija. And I can see some people standing as well. I think it's very well deserved. And thank you for being so honest and open with us. I know it's not easy to have to share so vulnerably with us. So thank you. And I think I can speak for everyone that's here and maybe doesn't have a mic, but we're standing behind you and we're here to support you too. And I want to end with one question to you on what's next. I know you said it's not been easy, but you are planning big things for the rest of the year as well. So can you share a little bit with us about what's coming up?
درست است که صحبت کردن و روایت کردن بخشی از مبارزه هست، ولی من به این باور هستم که راه و روش هر کسی فرق میکنه، خصوصا برای من که من بیشتر از صحبت دوست دارم عمل کنم.
It's true that speaking up is very important, but for me, taking action is way more important than just speaking.
راه من فقط گفتگو نیست. من میخوایم هنر، خلاقیت و قدرت دختران افغانستان را به گوش جهان برسانم.
I wanna bring up Afghan women's art skills on international stages.
برای من حرکت یعنی حرف زدن بی کلمه، بریکینگ یعنی مقاومت بی سلاح.
For me, speaking is movement and breaking is not stopping.
و هنر یعنی راهی برای زنده ماندن وقتی همه چیز علیه توست.
And art is a way to live when everything is dead for you.
پلان‌های زیادی دارم. از همون روز که وارد کلاب شدم فقط با رویا زندگی نکردم. یاد گرفتم که رویا کافی نیست. باید تبدیلشان کنی به هدف و بعد برشان پلان بسازی.
I have a lot of plans and I know that plans is not just enough. You have to make goals and steps to get to your dreams and plans.
تا ماه اگست خیلی از این پلان ها قرار است که عملی شوند و خیلی هیجان زده هستم که بتونم با مردم دربارهشون صحبت کنم.
Until August 2025, most of my plans are going to come out, and I'm very excited to talk about them with all of you.
چون باور دارم وقتی قصه میکنی نه فقط همراه پیدا میکنی بلکه قصه هم شنیده خواهد شد.
Because I know that I will not just get supported, but I will be heard.
و من تنها نیستم چون نمیخوایم تنها باشم، چون میخوایم دختران افغانستان را با همه مردم یک جای کمک کنم.
I'm not alone, and I don't want to be alone because I want to have Afghan women with me and bring them on international stages.
میخوایم برای دخترای افغانستان یک سکوی پرواز بسازم.
I want to make a flying wings for Afghan women.
امیدوار هستم با حمایت مردم، با قلب‌هایی که باز هستن و دستایی که آماده کمک هستن بتونم سهم کوچکی از این ماجرا باشم.
And I'm hoping with the people's support, I get to this destination and be a little part of it.
و با هم کاری کنیم که این مبارزه فقط قصه از درد نباشه بلکه تبدیل بشه به روایت از امید، ایستادگی و نور.
And together, it does not be just a support, but also it will be a story of resilience and hope.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manira. Thank you, Sumaya, as well. I think we can end with a standing ovation. This was fantastic. Thank you so much.